Welcome to the 24-hour rebuilding challenge. Imagine this, you log into RuneScape to find that your entire account has been wiped, and you have only 24 hours to make as much GP as you possibly can. What would you do? In this video, let's start with absolutely nothing and take things as far as we possibly can. Oh, and one more thing. In this rebuild, I have to use melee as my only combat style. This is all I have to work with. A premier artifact and 25 GP. Yeah, ideally, this is an absolute stretch goal, but if I could get an exit kill, that would be so sick. Are we ready? In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Timer is on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bank. I'm going to access Diango's holiday retrieval. I'm reclaiming my rune crafting outfit, the farming outfit, and the mining outfit. First step of the plan, I'm going to be reclaiming a wicked hood, and we're going to go to the astral altar. And I'm going to use my free daily essence to make astral runes. And then I'm hoping this gives me a good bit of starter cash that we're gonna need. 363 astral runes. I will take 157K in the first minute. That is not bad, but you gotta spend money to make money. So I am actually gonna be buying 50 pure essence. Okay, I'm trying to be a little careful here because we don't have a wealth of wealth at this moment. 131K left. Okay, sweet. I've got what I need. We are now good to go. And my plan is actually to head to the Abyss and do 2 invents in the Abyss. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I am gonna make an invent of cosmic runes. I'm also gonna make a little shipment of time runes. Give me some cosmic runes. 84 will do. All right. Wait. Unanchored? Have I not unlocked the time? Are you kidding me? Oh, we're off to a terrible start. This isn't worth it. I was gonna make my own time runes for advanced time. We do not have the time for this. I'm buying my own time runes. They're actually quite inexpensive. Yeah, let's just spend half my money. That's fine. An absolutely tragic beginning, by the way. I just wanted to kind of have some fun with it. Make my own time runes and my own cosmic runes. I guess that's not an option. All right, next up, we are gonna pop the resourceful aura, and I'm gonna mine some red sandstone. Bro, is that an elder rune pickaxe? Bro, did the hacker clear my tool belt? It's a necronium pickaxe. I actually cannot believe it. The hacker took out my primal +5. That is just awful. So plan right now is to make some potion flasks. We basically start every rebuild we've ever done with this because it is such a good daily. They are worth, I think, like what, 15K each? Yeah, 15K each per flask. Another thing we need to think about too is I think step 1 of the rebuild is we should try to get a Zut cape because the hacker dropped my Zut cape. So step 1 is we need enough money that we can go after a Zut cape. All right, I've emptied out the sandstone a second time. Let's reset it again with advanced time. Bang, and we go again. I cannot believe that took 25 minutes. I am going to teleport to War's Retreat. I'm going to swap my spell book to Ancients. We got a total of 228 flasks, which is perfect. Let's go sell them off and see what we're looking at. 3.1 mil. Okay, they don't sell. The getting screwed over by the Grand Exchange has started very early in this one. Okay, nice. So that is 3 million coins. I am going to buy some soul runes, some nature runes, some earth runes, and some water runes. And now I'm gonna throw on the farming outfit that I reclaimed right at the beginning. And we are going to Het's Oasis. I'm gonna be ultra growing gold roses using the rapid growth spell. These are, I think, like 500 or 600K each. Every day you do it, you should get on average like 3 or 4. There's the ultra compost. There is the ultra grow. All right, come on. Give me some gold roses, please. Nope. Okay, 0 for 2. We've got 8 shots in total at gold roses. Nothing in the first 2. Any gold roses? Nope. Oh no, come on. Come on. A little bit of RNG would be great. We are 0 for 4 on the golden roses. Not off to the luckiest start. That's okay though. All right, what do you got for boss? Surely. Nope. This is 6 out of 8. Oh, it's actually a disaster. All right, last 2 attempts. This would have been an easy way to make a couple mil. I really thought those were gold roses. All right, the final attempt. Do we go 0 for 8? We do. Bit of a disaster. Okay. Oh my God, they're worth less than the compost. I literally lost money just on the price of the compost. That's crazy. I want to buy meat packs because this actually makes you, I believe, 700K. Just doing what I just did right there. Yeah, look how much money these are worth. It's actually nuts. 200K, 80K, 200K. Yeah, just like that, we're at 3.5 mil. I need another Grim Gem. And then I'm gonna go Assignment, and then I'm gonna go Croesus. And there we go. I just go in here and I click once, right? That's it. All right, ready? There is a big trove. So I can get one of these every 6 minutes. And when I open it, 50K. And you can get a Bic page. Cool, good to know. So whenever we're on like any downtime, we come back here, we do that one time. I'm gonna try to do a rune shop run. I'm a little concerned that I will not be able to afford all the runes we need, so we might have to do this in multiple gaps. But if you buy runes from the shop and sell them in GE, you make a lot of profit on them. You want to avoid blood, death, and law runes, but everything else is profit if you buy it. Wait, are chaos runes actually, no way, more than 140? They are. Yep, soul runes are profit, astros are profit. Okay, nice. So let's go water, mind, body. 76, I'll take it. Not bad. All right, let's go to the max field and see how much money we have. This is worth 1.8 mil. Holy smokes. Okay, yeah, that's a big one. All right, time to sell off all of the runes from our rune shop run. Yeah, look at us. We're at 5 mil now. Okay, so we're at 6.3 million coins. I have one more shop run I want to do. Am I eligible for another big trove though? I think I am. Opener trove. 12 extreme rangings. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. Like if you don't get a page, it's not massively good, but we'll make it work. Money is money and we are dead broke, so I'll take it. What we're doing now is we're actually doing a feather run. Feathers are 6 GP each in the shop and they sell on the Grand Exchange for 31 gold. Lumbridge done. I've been to every feather shop in the game. Let's see what visiting every feather shop in RuneScape gets us in terms of GP. 110,000 feathers. You know what? Absolutely worth it. Are you kidding me? That took 6 minutes. Yeah. So that's an equivalent of 30 mil an hour doing feather runs. Yeah, we're cooking. Elder Trove, give me a Bic page, please. Oh my God. There's no way. There is absolutely no way. What? Nah, this game is too easy, bro. Okay, I think we can go get a kiln cape now. I'm actually rich. One overload is 100K. I cannot believe. Dude, the Bic Trove method is disgusting. I mean, I think everything else I did was good too. Okay, so that's 25 overloads. That's great, actually. Do we want holies or do we want elders? I think at the start we want holies. But yeah, that is a shipment of holy overloads. Done. My well expiring also means I can get another Bic Trove. Ready? Bang. Okay, you know what? I deserve that. 2,000 coins. Part of this too is being really like thoughtful and strategic with like the potions that I'm making, and I don't want to waste any money or any supplies. But right now we're talking about doing high tier PVMing and I don't have a single piece of gear. So let's do a little bit of shopping. Why don't we? Between a Masuda's War Spear and a Lanicus Spear, I think a Masuda's War Spear is the better bet. So that's gonna be the first thing that I buy. I believe it's sub 1 million coins. So not only is it cheaper than the Lanicus Spear, but it's also has higher accuracy as well. Done. Okay, nice. Yeah, so that's a tier 82. Jaws of the Abyss, because for 200K, that's just an absolute steal. Now with the Jaws of the Abyss, I need armor spikes. Oh, it's cheap. Beautiful. Let's buy a Vampirism Scrimshaw as well. I have a feeling early on, the thing that is going to screw me over the most is the Grand Exchange. The thing that's going to screw me over the most, I think, is healing over time. So now I've got a Jaws of the Abyss, a Masuda's War Spear, armor spikes, a Vampirism Scrimshaw. Yeah, I think we go cheap. We go Ripper Claw, assuming I can buy it for a mil. I'm going Ripper Claws. They don't buy. Okay, so the offhand buy is for 500K. The main hand doesn't buy for a mil. So we're kind of getting Grand Exchanged. I'm not sure what to get for a main hand, but in the meantime, why don't we buy a Dragon Scimitar and a Dragon Battle Axe? Because I know I'm going to end up using both of them. The Dragon Scimitar in particular is really, really good for hit chance as long as I make sure I'm using a slash weapon. For my remaining equipment slots, let's grab a Bando's chestplate, tassets, and gloves. And I think I'll do a Desert Amulet 3 for my necklace, because unfortunately, I don't have the Desert Amulet 4. For my ring slot, let's grab an Asylum Surgeon's Ring from the Broken Home quest. It's half a mil, but it's really solid. And last but not least, considering I can't find an affordable slashing main hand right now, why don't I grab a Primal 2H Sword +5. It's a tier 90 weapon that's not augmentable, but it is a slash weapon, so it is going to work with the Dragon Scimitar. We're going to use the Masuda's War Spear for clearing groups of mobs, and the Primal is going to be way better for the actual bosses. Just like that, we've got the makings of a pretty decent starter setup. Not sure it's going to be enough for a Zuck Cape, but I guess we're about to find out. The Ripper Claws would have been so sick, but as always, the hardest boss in any rebuilding challenge is the Grand Exchange. All right, open another trove. 12 more extreme rangings. Let's go find max and buy max tape. The thing that's important too is I want to do this with the lowest tier gear possible because I don't want to waste money, right? All right, we've got a max cape. How much is a malevolent kite shield? 16 mil? Hell no. How much is an Elder Rune round shield? 82k. Now we're talking. I think I sell back the offhand Ripper Claw. I'll just leave it in. And then I need some main hand that I could use with a shield. Thoughts on an Abyssal Vine Whip? It's 200k. Done. Oh my, dude, I look like an absolute unit. Are you kidding me? Is there anything else that I can bring that will help? Not really. No. I don't think we want Vuln Bombs. 1,000,000 coins for persistent rate. Dude, the Chrono system is so bad. Oh man. Okay, well, that's 1,000,000 coins that I am never getting back. 2,400 Chrono to put on persistent rage. Let's do it. Yikes. All right, team. I think I've got everything I need. Let's grip it and rip it. Enter the fight kiln. Okay, we're kind of cooking right now. This is going very well. I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty good about this. This primal 2H sword is kind of sick. I'm scared I didn't bring enough prayer, but there's a lot of prayer in my yak, so maybe we're okay. We're also like 2 waves into this thing, so I'm expecting misfortune to befall us, but so far, I mean, really, this is the warm-up for Zuck, right? Zuck is gonna be the hard one. I might even save my Vamp Scrimshaw, to be honest. I don't even think we need it yet. Purely because we got spooned on Victros. This might be the fastest Zuck cape we get in a rebuild in RS Guy history. I have no abilities to use. Like, I'm just like unironically using Quake. Something worth noting too for this is you do extra damage when you're following the combat triangle. So see this, I only have 73% hit chance on this mob. So I'm gonna Dragon Simi, and now I have 100%. The Dragon Simi change is absolutely ridiculous for this. Like, my damage potential just goes to the moon. It has no cooldown. I could just spam it. Yeah, my hit chance is 71 when I'm not desimmed. And when I'm desimmed, it's 95. Unreal, dude. Okay, yeah, so the Dragon Scimitar was a really, really good shout. All right, wave 10 down in 6 minutes as well. Okay, yeah, we're moving. We're on a good pace, team. We're on a good pace. I genuinely think I just camped the 2H the whole time. Oh yeah, that's another melee change, is that there's a primal 2-handed sword. A little melee Jad action. And wave 20 done. 14 minutes in, not bad. We're on a good pace so far. I'm gonna pop a strength crystal. What's my strength level? 148. Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm kind of getting blasted a bit, but it's fine. 49 defense. That's a higher def level than I had on Low and Zuckly, and Low and Zuckly turned out fine. Do you guys remember back in the day when the Dill wave was like the literal hardest wave in the history of RuneScape? Bro, I used to have nightmares about this wave, and now we're just cooking. Goal for today is I don't want to miss a single Jad flick the whole day. I want to, even with all the melee Jads, I want to hit every single one. That's the goal. Chaos Roar! Meteor Strike! That was pretty sick. We are almost done the fight guild. Is this a Jad wave? No. Yes. just as I said. That wasn't a misflick. Nope, I hit that. How many cycles do you think Harakat is gonna be? I would like to think that I could 2-cycle it in this gear, but I feel like that's probably a lie. How long do I have before the first spawn? The boss is coming up now. Zerk. Let me cook. Let me cook. Smash. Smash! Tendrils! Oh my god, I'm getting blasted! Wait, I'm being blown to smithereens! Eat food, eat food, eat food! I mean, I did a lot of damage. I think the pre-Dragon Scimitar helped. This is gonna be the easiest 2-cycle of all time, I think. I didn't simmy. Oh, my hit chance can be terrible. Oh no! 74%? Limitless? Nah, we're good. Chaos Roar? Go! See you, idiot! Sub 30-minute fight kiln. And at the 2-hour mark of the rebuild, we are gonna get ourselves a beautiful kiln cape onto Zuck. Not bad at all. All right, that is a melee kiln cape in the bag. I think all I need before we go to Zuck, I need a main hand offhand combo and some rudimentary perks on my bandos. I feel like I'm really going into the deepest, darkest recesses of my RuneScape knowledge for this one, but if we get a worm spike and we attach it to an abyssal whip, we're gonna be able to make ourselves a tier 85 lava whip, which is absolutely perfect because even though I wanted Ripper Demon Claws, I couldn't get the main hand to buy. So now we're gonna be pulling up with a lava whip and an offhand Ripper Claw. As I throw some perks onto this very questionable setup, I've got a question. Do you think I'm the first person to ever do a Zuck run where my main weapons are a lava whip and an offhand Ripper Claw? Because thinking about it, I think it's very possible that I might be the only one. The hacker didn't take my invention materials, but I feel like it would be cheating if I could use expensive invention components and materials. So what I do whenever I do a rebuild like this is whenever I take a single roll at a perk, I have to drop the value in GP of whatever that perk costs according to the wiki. And that also includes the cost of the gizmo. So as an example, for this singular roll of a precise gizmo, I had to drop 593,000 coins. Yeah, so I don't have Tockles though. I won't have obsidian armor. I think this is what we bring to Zuck. All right, let's give it a whirl. I'm a little sussed. I mean, most of these slots are dirt cheap, but first off, Trove. Oh my God, again! Nah, wait, I have 35 mil. Okay, so what's the upgrade now? No, I think for now I keep my money. I'm gonna buy some Vuln Bombs though. I'm gonna spend 1 mil on Vuln Bombs. I'm gonna spend 1 mil on Blood Necklace Shard. Oh, it's actually really cheap. Okay, so 2.5 mil. Yeah, I think that's worth it. And then the Vuln Bombs are for like Zuck or Pizza Time. Like I might just need it. Blood Amulet of Fury done. I feel like a bot. All right, into Zuck. Let's get it. One wave done, like 10 to go, 12 to go, 15, 16 to go. I think I should kill the Rangers before I kill the Meleeers. Yeah, let's kill the... That was the worst use of Chaos Roar in history. Oh, I'm gonna get blasted. Hold. Okay, so far, the Vamp Scrim is absolutely carrying me. I think that is my current thinking. I also wonder, like, what the estimated value of a normal mode Zuck kill is. Because maybe I could actually, like... Well, we'll see how it goes, but maybe I could actually farm this a little bit. Do you think it's worth killing these mobs? It probably is, right? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Because I feel like they drop things of value, perhaps. How am I gonna do... I didn't bring a Vit Pot. Oh, shoot. There might be a death incoming here. Come on. Oh, this one's not dying. Don't kill me! Ow! Good heavens. I'm not concerned about like if I fail or pass the challenge. Big res. 82% hit chance. Nope. Dragon semi-spec. And now look at the hit chance. 100, no, 98%. Not 100%. Okay, wave 6 done. Yeah, dude, these range waves can get scary. A lot of Zuck strategies, you just need to do fast crowd control. The general idea is like, if you have like 3 mages and 2 rangers all spawn at once, you basically want to just insta-kill the mages as soon as you can, so you're only praying against one thing and being hit by one thing. Oh, let's go. Zerk was enough. Okay, sick. Nice. Oh, I can save spot the Meleeers from here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I have screwed this up royally, and we are now in trouble. All right, we're dipping into the Yak team. Oh my God, I'm burning. Boyer, boyer, boyer. I do think I get hit by this, but I don't think it kills me completely. Hopefully. Rezo. Cade. Oh yeah, that lasts. Easy. Nice. All right, that actually went better than I thought. Okay, so now we're into the triple Jad. I would rather not do 3 Jads simultaneously using melee. How many cycles for Harakin? What do you think? I think it's gonna be 3 cycles. I'm nattied. I'm full adren. I'm desimmed. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let me cook. Oh, I'm a Giga Chad. Holy smokes. Look at me go. Punish. Bang. I ran out of juice. Oh no. I'm completely out of juice. I spent it all at once. Wait. Fury. Hurricane. See you idiot. 1 cycle Harakin. Nah, dude. Melee has the juice. That was crazy. I'm telling you right now, melee is so underrated. Oh no, don't kill me. I lived. Okay, I just ate like a whole amount of food being an idiot, but that's fine. I had fun though. I'm stunned. Oh no, shoot. I think we're fine for pizza time, right? Oh, you know what I can do? I can actually barge each one if I want to. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Desim again? This is a little spookier for sure. I'm still gonna Zerk though. I'm definitely still Zerking here. Oh! Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. I want the 1 cycle, dude. I want it. I'm getting blown to smithereens. See you, Zuck. 2 hours and 43 minutes from having nothing on my account. And we've got ourselves a freaking Zuck cape. Nicely done. Okay, that was sick. 5.9 mil. Okay. It's actually kind of good. First things first, let's make our Zuck cape. And just like that, we have a beautiful Zuck cape. So that gives us some juice. I personally think the best 2 options are either Zami or ED2.
I also do think we should figure out what our next upgrade is. I think there are a lot of good options. I was kind of thinking an Abyssal Scourge would be really good.
Here's a good idea for our next upgrade. If I can kill one normal mode Vorkath, one single kill, I'm actually going to receive a Zemregal's Nexus because the hacker dropped my old one. I was under the impression that I'd have to do another 100 kills to get it, but apparently if you do one single kill once you've unlocked it, you'll get it every single time if you don't already have one in your bank. So that is a massive win for me, so long as I can take out normal mode Vorkath, which, to be honest with you, might be a little bit questionable with the setup we currently have, because even in normal mode, Vorkath is absolutely brutal.
I also can't remember which point of power does what, so we're just gonna do all of them. I just want this to be as easy as humanly possible. I'm already taking food out of my yak. I feel like if I'm so bad I could barely clear the beams, it probably makes sense to clear all the beams. I hope the Vorkath part is relatively easy. I'm cooking! Oh yeah, this is what we need, dude. This is exactly what we need. Overpower! Bang! Okay, phase 1 done. That's what we needed. Chaos Roar? Hurricane? 64% hit chance on Zemo? I'm still using like all of my food on this, by the way. I've actually used like a truly obscene amount of food for the level of boss this is supposed to be. This was more food than my whole Zuck run. All right, 1 Chaos Roar overpower and it's done. Ready? Chaos Roar? And that is a normal mode Vorkath kill so that I can reclaim my Zemregal's Nexus. So do I get it from Sophia? I do. Okay, nice. So we've got a Zemregal's Nexus. Really, really cool that. And also a normal loot chest. Let's open it up. Maybe we get lucky. What a brutal boss fight. I gotta say, and I'll freely admit this, I am a Vorkath hater. I am just a hater. Even if I had a ton of money in the chest, I would still be a Vorkath hater.
We're just over 3 hours into the rebuild, and I'm feeling pretty good about the setup, considering we've already got a Zuck cape. But we need to figure out what we're gonna do next to get our next massive upgrades that are gonna unlock some of the best moneymakers in the entire game. And the first place I want to check out is actually Elite Dungeon 2. You might be thinking that Melee ED2 is pretty bad, and you're absolutely right that it is kind of bad. But if you're someone that played Leagues, you might be aware of the power of the Dragonbane Longsword. Even though the in-game tooltip expressly states that you need a main hand and an offhand to get a massive boost to damage against dragons, that is actually not the case. You just need the main hand. So what we can do is we can take a Dragonbane Longsword that only costs about 1,000,000 coins, pair that off with our Ripper Demon Claw, get ourselves a Dragon Slayer task as well, and we should be able to do an absolute ton of damage to Elite Dungeon 2. Not only is the common loot pretty good for this early into the rebuild, but if we get lucky and we get one of the codices, we're gonna be absolutely rolling in money.
Anti-fire, overload. Okay, so surely the play here is just huge Meteor Strike. Bang! Unreal. Look at Melee clearing. See, usually I wouldn't kill them all. I would just run. Circumstantially, we should probably kill everything. Okay, so now I can take a Dragon Cluster task for my 120 Slayer Cape. We're gonna give this the old college try, right? We've got Genocidal on our Dragonbane. It's gonna help a bunch. We've got our Slayer Helm passive too. All right, so 324 we're start of the run. All right, we need to keep track on how long these runs are too. Overpower. That was pretty big. 20k for a little Chaos for overpower. No, I can't attack from there. Oh no. Wait, maybe with my, I think with my spirit's working. Yeah, okay, cool. Definitely want to make sure we get a 1 cycle here though. Bang. Okay, 26 Onyx Dust. I don't feel like a trillionaire, but you know. Oh, that was a sick rotation. I actually, that was a great rot. Okay, nice. Love that, love that. This part is definitely going well, like the Veraklith part. All right, Veraklith down in about 2 minutes. Any drops? Nope, but I'll take some Dungeoneering tokens as well. Look at my pre-phase. Wait, that was awesome. Wait, that was actually a nutty pre-phase. Dude, if this was like a 1 cycle attempt, that'd be perfect. I just unironically used Quake. Okay, that's a skill issue. All right, so now we AFK for the next minute. What do you got for me, Blackstone Dragon? Here we go. First run took about 20 minutes and we got 11 energy. Okay, not bad. This is good enough that I'm down to run it back. Let me cook. Oh, we're actually blasting. I mean, I'm not critting at all, but we're still doing damage. See, Aslarn, 30 Onyx Dust and on to the next. All right, Veraklith has been defeated. What do you offer, boss? I got 30 Royal Dragonhide. 4-hour check-in. We are currently waiting for the Blackstone Dragon to stop running around like a headless chicken. All right, what do you got for me, BSD? Any droppers? Let's see it. 6 energies. All right, not so great. We go again. What? What do you mean? need. And here we go. What do you got for me? BSD, here it is. How many? 8 energies. Dude, it's so satisfying. Killing a dragon with anti-dragon stuff. Overpower for drops. I got nothing. I had fun though. All right, Blackstone Dragon, what do you got for boss? 12 energy. Yeah, so that's like 7 mil right there. Also, just a 5-hour check-in. We are still doing Elite Dungeon 2. In terms of GP, I think I have something like 25 or 30 million coins sitting in the chest. All right, team, time for, I think, what will be the final Blackstone Dragon kill. What do you got, free boss? Let's get it. All right, BSD, what do you got, free boss? Now would be a great time to give me a lot of energies. Beautiful. I'll take 17. That's good. I'm good with 17. All right, let's collect our loot and see what we're working with. On average, over a long period of time, you should average 13. We did way worse than average. All right, we have 7 troves as well. I'm happy to open them up and we just hopefully get big pages. All right, let's do it. Nope. No, I doubt it. I really doubt it, but... Oh, 2 more big pages. That's another 16 mil. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this trove strat is unreal. Okay, and then yeah, look at the energies, 34 mil worth, assuming they sell, and I think they will. Yeah, they do, because magic is a hot commodity right now. All right, ready for the big collect? 81 mil. Okay, we're looking okay, team. Shout out to Big Troves for existing.
I'm going to preface this by saying I think this is probably an absolutely terrible idea, but 5.5 hours into the rebuild, I am curious to see if we're going to be able to melee a full run of hard mode Sanctum of Rebirth. Because if we get lucky, we're going to be looking at literal billions of coins right off rip, and that would set my account up on the literal greatest rebuild in RS Guy's cinematic universe history. The only reason I'm even considering going to hard mode Sanctum of Rebirth in a setup like this that is not defensive at all, and quite frankly looks not nearly good enough, is because I was able to purchase a consecrated Karis for 600,000 gold as a reclaim from an NPC. You could just buy it as soon as you've unlocked it whenever you lose it, so that makes it a really, really good effective weapon because it does work on the bosses in the Sanctum of Rebirth. Because of this Karis, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry too much about the damage I'm dealing, so as long as I can survive and especially get through the first 2 bosses, I have a feeling I might stand a chance at hard mode Nakatra. I'm probably getting way ahead of myself, and there are some upgrades that would make this a whole lot easier, but for now, I'm just really curious to get a sense check on how possible this is gonna be.
I don't even think I'm gonna be able to kill Vermix, but let's see what happens. All right, here we go, into the hard mode Sanctum. I don't think this is gonna work. Bonk. Okay. Absolutely cooked the P1 though. Oh yeah. I'm stuck. Wait, I'm out of the arena. Wait, what the crap? Help me. I'm stuck. Can I get out? I can't get out. What the fuck? Can I get out now? Y'all gotta, this isn't the most cursed thing I've ever done. It's definitely top 5, but it's not the most, that kill time wasn't that bad. What did I get? 289k, not great. I unironically just don't know how to melee this boss. I'm dead. I survived. Wait, I'm gonna kill it. Bang. Okay. Okay, so step 1. I'm just reflecting this so that it doesn't one-shot me, by the way, if you're wondering. All right, Keslam's almost down. Alrighty. We have successfully defeated hard mode Keslam in a time of 6:41. Not breaking any records here, but a kill is a kill is a kill. 400k loot. All right, I didn't use any food. All right, team, very low hopes for this. This is what's gonna send us to Zamorak with a list of things we need. 84% hit chance. Why is it that low? Oh no, I'm dead here. I'm dead here. Phased it at a bad time. It's okay. So this is gonna be a really slow kill. That's like, I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. Prediction, we're gonna go through all this and then I'm gonna die to the final phase, step under. I mean, I do know that, ooh, that will do it. 6k death cost. All right, the first death, 5 hours and 50 minutes in. I didn't use any food though, which is good. Oh God, help me. I'm actually nuts, dude. I'm actually nuts. I'm doing it. See what he hit? Bang. Hard mode Nakatra. 6 hours into the rebuild. 628. That's not even that bad, dude. I barely use any food. Okay, wait. So that was pretty good. Let's get some perks. Yeah, let's get some perks.
Getting a 2-cycle last phase in full bandos is kind of insane, and I feel very good about the possibility of doing this in the future, but unfortunately, the one really bad thing about hard mode Necatra is if you don't get lucky and don't pull the uniques in the Shard of Genesis, the commons are really, really bad. I want to do at least a couple more runs just to see if I can improve my kill times and reassess the feasibility, but I'm thinking the best strategy for this rebuild is probably going to be to go to a different boss first to get myself some more consistent money and get myself some upgrades, because I don't want to spend the entire day going dry at Necatra with a suboptimal setup when I could have improved my setup earlier faster by going to some different places first. And then hopefully when we come back to Necatra later on in the day, we're going to have a setup that is a lot stronger and it's going to get me a lot more kills per hour. Speaking of improvements to the setup though, I think it's time we get some armor perks. We've got some decent money at this point, so I'm going to grab an offhand of Drygor for 25 mil. It should help a good bit with damage, and obviously we don't need the main hand because we're going to be using a Karis.
All right, let's go. Bonk. It splashed. My thinking here, I actually do think it is worth killing the dude. Oh no, don't get stuck again. But yeah, see how that guy hasn't respawned yet? That is making my life a million times easier. That was a good Vermix kill. It was faster than the last one. Solid. And he drops. See, even a crappy drop is actually money, right? 600K. Yeah, that's great. That's a good drop. On to the next. See, that was a 30K Berserk though. Okay, 430. Okay, so we took 2 minutes off. Not bad at all. All right, I'm curious to see how much better this goes. I just use Punish on a target that had high HP. Sue me. Yeah, like if I'm not roaring Blood Tendrils, I don't know what to roar. That's my problem. Okay, and then after the next set of movement mechanics, I'm gonna Zerk. Like, I think I want 2-piece vestments, and I also want a Masterwork 2H sword. But on the short term, I probably want a Scourge. Oh, we're actually almost phased. Wow. It's kind of scary that if I miss any of these, I just die instantaneously, but we're good. I'm doing it. Chaos for Tendrils. Wait, that is 7K. This is the scary part too, is this just straight one-shots me. If you go at the wrong tick, you just die. And that, I don't like that. All right, ready? Chaos Roar, Overpower, and see Necatra, bang. No drops, but that was a 536. Okay, so we're doing 4 runs an hour in the Sanctum. That's not bad. It's not horrible, but if you look at the drop rates, the odds of getting a shard in 18 hours, I need to be doing more than 4 an hour to get one. It is kind of insane that this is like one of the best money makers in the game, and we're basically already accessing it after 6 hours ago. I had nothing. My guy's also just tanking really well. Decent kill time. That is Vermix complete. 400K commons isn't horrible. All right, goodbye, Keslam. That was a bit of a slower kill. That's okay, though. Maybe I'll get like an Amasket book. Amasket book would be sick. Nope. We're saving all of our drop luck for Necatra, apparently. No. This is a bad spec. No. Wait, why didn't I just Limitless? I could have just Limitless. I literally could have Limitless, Blood Assault, and then used Devo. I was not thinking. So you can tell I'm so used to Iron Man. So my Iron Man doesn't have it. Unlucky. Bang! Oh, that was so sick. Okay. Chaos Roar, Overpower, and goodbye, Necatra. Any drops? Unlucky. Dude, it would have been so sick. It would have been perfect. I made a mill, though. Let me sell my Sanctum loot and see if I can get a Scourge.
The next upgrade I'm really eyeing is the Scourge of the Abyss because it is extremely overpowered for how inexpensive it is. There aren't too many tier 92 weapons that have really, really powerful damage over time effects that you can get at the price point that the Scourge currently is. But unfortunately, the Grand Exchange is doing me a little bit dirty and I just can't buy it. So why don't we head to Zamrock without it and see if the Lava Whip is going to be good enough to get started on some lower enrage kills. But within a few kills, considering how good the commons are at this boss, we should be in a good spot to get our Scourge.
All right, enrage mode. So I think for first kill, we're gonna go to 100%, and then we're just gonna keep adding enrage as we get kills. That's the thing about Zammy too, is the commons are good enough, right? If I do Necatra until I have enough money for a Scourge, that is a lot of Necatra. 89% hit chance means I'm attacking with the Dragon Simi. Oh no! Oh my god, I'm still attacking with Dragon City because it's a keybind problem. It's a keybind problem, I swear. I'm gonna get a step into the dark. Oh my god, I am. Okay, to be fair, I did it with a tier 60, so I think it's reasonably valid to consider that my fault. Oh my god, it's like healing a bunch. I actually don't know what to do at this part. Melee Zammy is a little, I mean, it's not hard, it's a little weird, right? I don't want to charge the pad. until I phase the boss. Last phase, I'm just gonna improvise, man. It doesn't have a lot of HP. Oh no! All right, it's okay. That was fine. All right, let's go. Help! I got scared. No! I should have just hurricane, dude. I literally, if I just hurricane, I would have won. That was tragic. I panicked. I panicked at the melee hit. Absolutely rough. We go again. This is definitely a fine enrage to do though. Like, I don't think I'd want to go to 200. I think 100's fine. I just like need to not do that. We don't give up. We just have roadblocks. I also need to do a better job of using my dragon scimitar because I actually don't have hit chance right now. Please! I don't have the damage. Guzzle, guzzle, guzzle! Oh my god! Wait, did I not res and Devo? Why didn't my barge? Oh, wait, did I just not have Zerk? Ready? Go! All right, boss died, I didn't. 7 hours in. First 100% Zambi kill. Yeah, that was absolutely terrifying. I think it's awful because I skill issue. 2.5 mil is also not the greatest loot in history, but I will accept that and we'll run it back. Okay, ready? Assault? Roar? Kane? Please! No, please die. Please die. Oh man, dude, the adren is so bad. Maybe I need to natty. I don't know. All right, well, boss died, I didn't. What do you got for me? 4.6 mil. See, pretty good. I might be able to go buy a Scourge now. Back to Zammy. You know what? I'm going to leave that in because I know I sold one yesterday for less than that. So I'm going to leave that in and let's go back to Zammy. My overpower just did 700 damage. Okay. Devo. Barge. Assault. Hitplot. Reflect. Build. Overpower. And then Kane. There we go. Okay, that was a little better. It's just so hard when your Berserk lasts 20 seconds. Like, there's no opportunity to set it up at all. All right, what do you got for me, boss? 4.2 mil. Not bad. I'll take it. Wait, I just got 16 large salvage from the witch. Isn't that like a mill? Damn, maybe I should just kill the witches. Smash! Oh no, I ran out of damage. I got it. Big. Did I win? Nope. All right, let's sell some loot and see if we can get a Scourge. 62 mil. I know it's underpriced. We have a Scourge. 59 million coins. So we are about to cook. 7 hours, 40 minutes in. It is such a strong weapon. You will see the difference. Here's what the Scourge does. Whenever I attack with it, it bleeds my target and the bleed just grows forever. But it also works with my helmet to give me extra adren at all times too. This is gonna be a bad day for Zammy. Oh my god, look how much damage I'm doing. This was the upgrade we needed. Okay, do that, do that. Oh, no! I completely screwed up. I think I'm dead here. I'm dead here. Guzzle, 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 guzzle. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I have a sign. I never keep out my Scourge. We doubled our enrage and we got what would have been a faster kill time. Reflect. Overpower. Chaos Roar. Destroy. Okay, so we can do 300%. Nice. All right, 500 it is. Okay, this feels a lot worse. I skipped at 500. Wait, that was sick. Look at me go, dude. I did it. I'm just putting it out here. I am doing 500 enrage. I am getting blasted. I guess I'm not really getting blasted. I haven't used any food yet. I feel like I'm getting blasted. How about that? Like, this is definitely like at the limit of what I'm capable of with this setup before I'm just like guzzling food like crazy and it's just a total disaster. Oh my heavens! No, dude, are you kidding me? Okay, no, actually, I do sign it. I do sign it. That's okay. I think with Disruption Shield, I could do 500s. That is 500% enrage Zammy done with melee. 8 hours and 26 minutes in. Any sparkles? No. Let's see what the loot looks like, though. How we doing? 6.3. That's not bad. I don't know if it's worth that kind of level of almost dying, but I could get Disruption Shield. But then I've got an invent full of runes. 20 mil. I just don't know what the next upgrade is, though. That's the question.
Now that I've got my beautiful Abyssal Scourge, I feel like I have access to a lot of the game that we just couldn't do before. But first things first, why don't I get myself some Elder Overloads, because they're a lot better than the Holies I was using before, and they're not that much more expensive. But now, why don't we head to Raksha and see what kind of kills I can get with this current setup. I have a feeling it's going to perform ridiculously well, because this Scourge, especially when paired with the Vamp Scrimshaw, kind of goes hard.
74%? No. Dragon Simi! Just so you guys know, I am not planning on pool skipping here. Oh no, I messed up! Oh my god, no. Oh god. Okay, this doesn't count as our Raksha experiment, by the way. I'm just letting you know right now. Next kill may count as our Raksha experiment. Oh, but my Zerk is so short. Okay, ready? Bang, bang, bang. Okay, well, the last phase was good. And see ya, bro. Okay, ignore the kill time. Ooh, that's a good drop, actually. Just as long as you ignore the kill time, that was cool. Okay, you first, though. That's 1.2 mil of salvage. Huge. Okay, we are now in sub 3 Raksha territory. Primal Sense Spirit, so this might be worth something. 200k. I've got to say, I know everyone got really mad when they said they were nerfing Raksha commons, and I do get why everyone was really mad, because Raksha is not known for having good commons. Kinda has good commons. Kinda. Unreal. Good night. Ooh, okay, Light and Dark Stone Spirits. All right, that's less good. That is my first really bad Raksha drop. Any drops? 5 gold. What's that worth? 10k. Oh boy. Okay, we lost money this kill. Maybe we shouldn't nerf the Raksha commons, team. I lost money that kill. It was at 251 though. We're getting faster, which is good. Think about how different history would be. Oh my god, I blasted the last phase. Holy dude, I thought that level up was a drop. I was ready to pog out of my mind. Unlucky. We go again. I lost my barge. Oh, I lost everything, dude. Oh boy. Guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. Finish him. Wow, I'm actually glad that wasn't a Greco, because if that had been a Greco, then that has to go in a YouTube video. And that, embarrassing. If I can actually get it for 6 mil, I think we do it. Well, done. Commitment made. Yeah, that's way more affordable to use. Yeah, I definitely prefer that. 6 million GP spent. That is a beautiful Scripture of Jas purchased and unlocked. Okay. Wait, I'm actually cooking. Wait a sec. Okay. I think this Jas book might pay for itself within like an hour. Goodbye. 236? Brother, I'm getting up on the mastery time. Goodbye. Okay, that was a bit of a slower kill, but that's okay. I think I made some mistakes. Got some dino bones coming in. Wait, those are expensive. Ooh, I'm a little short on damage. Wait, I'm actually out of juice completely. I fell off. Huh. Did I win? Dino bones! I'm rich. Let's go. Did I win? Nope. That was a bad kill. I don't know what happened. I'm going back. Did I win? See ya, bro. Okay, that's kind of a bad kill, but that's okay. I will take my Primal Stone Spirits and we'll do better next time. Did I win? Nope. We go again. Wow, not having aura was terrible for my kill time. Who would have thought? This little baby dinky Zerk is terrible, man. I'm doing nothing. Like, I swear I Zerked there, I barged, and it had 14 seconds left. Bang, bang, bang. Dude, I need a big beam. That's what I need. I'm ready for a big beam. I'm actually cooking. Sub 230, surely. See, bro. Oh, it's 230 flat. Okay, that's still the fastest kill, though. Nice, nice, nice. Here we go. Punish, destroy. Look at the kill time. That's a sweet kill. Any drops? Nope. I feel like we're, like, proper farming the boss, though. How am I going to do 100,000 damage? Huh. What? Bro, I looked in chat, and the first message I see is, "This is making me want to try melee." Yeah, what about now? Sorry, meleeers. We almost had one extra meleeer, and I sold. I completely sold. Yeah, because P4 doesn't really matter. Like, I don't think I need an aura for P4, but this phase. Oh, we're good. With 1 second left on the aura. Wait, it was perfect. I feel like I'm swimming through maple syrup right now, not having aura for sorry, that was the most Canadian way to relate to the people, Ryan. I need an American equivalent. It feels like I'm swimming through corn syrup. Huh? How did I do? Hello, fellow Americans. Did I win? Nope. We may have to go back. I'm assuming. I literally clicked that like a year in advance. Guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. Bro, I swear, if I check and there's a traveling merchant on this world, I'm about to crash out. That was a really good kill. 238, not bad. And we go again. There's the punish, little 30k. And see ya, bro. Dude, I'm waiting for the beam, though. I'm waiting for my beam. Did I win? Huge plated orichalcum salvage. Get in. Who up gleepin' their glorp? What? We have just crossed the 11-hour mark. So let's make this our last kill. I'm also out of Vuln Bombs after this kill. So this will be our final Raksha kill for right now. And then I want to open up all of my big troves. All right, let's do it. Going to keep your shield on for Diver to say. Yeah, so I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm bug abusing. If you have Bone Shield on, even if you're not like using Bone Shield, like I don't even have runes to use it. Like my defensives aren't even lit up. But see how Bone Shield is on my buff bar? Basically, as long as it's on your buff bar, any defensive ability you use that would work with Bone Shield, you put on a shield, you use it, you take off your shield, and you get infinite Bone Shield with no runes. I would also like to apologize to anyone I've disappointed. All right, Raksha, what do you got, free boss? Did I win? Oh, dude, that actually baited me so hard. Soul Runes, not a great drop from Raksha. Unlucky. Okay, we are sitting on 42 million coins, 12 hours and 14 minutes in.
I think it's time for the 12-hour check-in, and unfortunately, Raksha did not give me the uniques I was looking for. So I think it's time that we do a little bit of a pivot to hard mode Carapac, because we could also try to get ourselves a fractured Staff of Armortal piece, and hard mode Carapac's commons are pretty good. I'm not terribly good at hard mode Carapac. I don't actually know if I'll be able to do hard mode Carapac with this setup, but I have a feeling with a Vampirism Scrimshaw and a Scourge of the Abyss, it actually might be completely fine. But if we don't try it out, we'll never find out, and it could be a really good avenue to get us some good money. The hacker was kind enough to leave my Slayer helmet on my stand in Anachronia, and what that means is I can reroll my Slayer task, and then I can try to get myself a Nodin Dragonkin Slayer assignment to give me some extra damage and some extra accuracy at hard mode Kara.
This part is definitely worth it, though, by the way. I got the guy?
I got the guy.
Wait, is that rare? That's a 1 in 512? Wait, no, that's the same drop rate as a Gricko. Are you kidding me, dude? That was my Gricko. Dude, everything with Spirit in it just isn't going so well. Spirit Airlines, Spirit Runes. Brother, who bought all the Spirit Runes? They're not buying at double the price? Hard mode this is just a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie, I have felt better about things, but let's get it. See, think about this, right? Short Zerk is so bad here. Oh, see, the thing about that, though, is my Zerk's gone already. Okay, yeah, no, I need to do a different rot, for sure. I'm definitely really curious about last phase, though. I didn't warp time! What? Guzzle, guzzle, guzzle! Okay, this is dead. This is dead. Devo. I'm just spamming defensives, bro. I genuinely don't know what to do here. Oh my god! Did you see the size of that Rezo? That was one auto attack. Wait, we're getting a kill. All right, see ya, Carapac. That was awful. Okay, to be fair though, I did screw up the P4. I think I have to go back for another kill. This doesn't seem good. I also didn't use Darkness though. Didn't even sign. That's a miracle. That was not good. How much money did I make from that though? That's the real question. I think I can skip. Okay, I skipped a lightning wall. That's gotta be worth something. It might not be worth anything, I'm not gonna lie, but. Okay, that was better. Then we got the Zerk. Then we got the that. Okay, what I get? I got 2 million bones. 542. That's actually sort of more passable. I am down to continue this endeavor. I don't think it's exceptional, but it's not horrific. Any droppers? All it takes is one. You know what? That's still a mill. Not bad. We go again. Okay, what do you got for me, Carapac? Any drops? What is that worth? That is, yeah, it seems like we're getting like 1.6 mil every kill. It seems pretty consistent. A boss like this, the commons are better than Raksha, so I do think overall this is probably a better boss than Raksha. All right, boss died. I didn't, but a part of me did. 2.7 mil is pretty good though. Okay, we're fine. I got this. Lock in. Okay, I feel like the Hellhound was probably good. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, a kill is a kill is a kill. See you, idiot. Oh no! Can you imagine? Oh my god, that would have been so sick. Like 6 mil is cool. It's better than 0 mil. But oh, that would have been the biggest pop off of all time. What do you got, free boss? Let's see it. Back to back. I mean, I got a page for my Jas book. 2 million coins, not bad. Towards our next, oh, dude, things don't sell. It makes me so sad. I was about to say we're gonna have 60 mil, but maybe not. Trove opening. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Not great. Is better than nothing. Also, Jas book sold, which is awesome. We got to see it sell in real time. Very nice. So we are now looking at 58 million coins, but I do need to buy Vuln Bomb, so it's about to go back down to like 52.
Okay, I feel like we've stalled out just a little bit in the mid game, and a lot of my next upgrades are extremely expensive. I'm talking 100, 200, 300, 400 plus million coins. So I feel like we kind of need a Hail Mary here with only 10 hours left in our 24-hour rebuild. But I realized something. We actually have access to something absolutely crazy that we haven't been able to do in any other rebuild previously on this channel. I can actually do a Raxor because we now have the ability to set the path to whatever we want because we have tier 3 combat score from the Combat Mastery Achievements update from last year. What that means is if I can get lucky enough and I can get the RNG behind me, we could actually finish an entire spider leg and actually make ourselves an Araxor weapon, which would sell for the perfect amount to get me a huge upgrade. For the very first time in rebuild history, it's spider time, and I hope we can get lucky and get some leg pieces because the RNG honestly so far hasn't really been on our side.
Do you guys think I'm gonna be able to get a skip? I don't think I'm gonna be able to, but we'll see, I guess. I've done my whole setup. Get there! Bang! Let's go, dude! When we're farming minion path, we can actually do skips. Now, my problem here is I think I'm gonna get blasted to smithereens by minions. Oh, that was so slick, dude. Love that. 207. Okay, hold up. We might be onto something here, man. Wait, I want to go again while the enrage is low. I want to do a couple skips while the enrage is low. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Punish, please. Oh god. Oh god, I messed up. Okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. I will not die to the likes of you. Okay. The last phase was good. All right, what do you got for your boss? Did I win? Can you imagine? Oh my god! Okay, that we can work with. So 2 more leg pieces and we are in business. That we honestly, we needed that. We needed a drop from somewhere. I cannot believe I didn't think about Rax sooner. This is a perfect boss. If we end up unlucky on the next 2, we're kind of screwed, but I need to block minion path. We've set it to 2-3 and let's blast off and punish. Bang. Okay, P4 good. So that's sub 3 minutes on light path. That's good. Back to back. Oh, dude, I don't know why I thought that was a drop, but I thought that was a drop. Keep it moving. That's nuts. I'm assuming it's not worth bowling last phase of Rax. I don't think so. All right, ready? 2 back-to-back effigies. Oh, God. Yo, shout out Helen the Hellhound. That would have been the end of an era, I think. My grandkids would have felt that. Any drops? Ooh, Sirenic Scales. Dude, those are about to be 8 mil each pretty soon. Oh, I went the wrong way. Delete the blood. 344. Oh no, what happened? Oh, let's go, dude! Spider leg bottom done. Okay, we have 2/3 of a spider leg. Unreal, dude. That is in the first hour as well. We're full lion. All right, get me down the mid path. Mid path time now. Mid path is easily the worst path. But knowing that I'm 1 drop away, it is oh so worth it. Whatever it takes. Here we are. Help. Oh my heavens. Okay, we are slightly enraged, team. Guzzle, 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 guzzle. Oh no, bad. Oh no, no. Oh, I phased it. Wait, am I gonna die in the cutscene? No, 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 surely not. Okay. That was really lucky. I should have been dead there. I don't know how I phased it while Rax is damage immune, but I'm not gonna ask too many questions. I'm just happy to be alive, you know? All right, great last phase. Absolutely terrifying. Did I win? 600k is not bad, actually. Any leg pieces to finish off a full leg in an hour. Did I win? Can you imagine, dude? If we just went to Rax and got a whole leg in an hour? Assuming I don't throw here, that is 300% enrage completed in the rebuild. But unfortunately, unless there's a leg piece in this emaciated carcass. Oh my god, there's no way! There is no way! A full leg in an hour. 1 single hour plus 1 kill. Nah. Okay. We may have cooked. Okay, so that actually changes a lot. Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? After all of that, getting nothing at so many bosses for so long, we just needed to get back to our roots. Get back into the classics. Okay, let's see what we're working with here, man. Whew. So first off, I'm gonna sell my comments. Oh, we've got upgrades to buy for sure. What does a spider leg sell for? Is it actually 268 mil? Okay, it isn't. What do we get for this thing, man? What about 254? Oh my god. 260 mil? Okay, so we now have 328 million coins. Okay, 15 hours in, and we have a new outlook on life. Man, I almost want to go back to racks. Screw it, just get another one. So we've got some investments to make here. I'm using the word investments very intentionally. We are kind of cooking on this rebuild so far, and I've put some offers in for 3 pieces of the vestment set. None of them are going to fill out, but I also don't want to get merged, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to head to the single most consistent moneymaker in the game, in my opinion, Elite Dungeon 1. We'll get a couple ED1 runs in while we wait for the GE to fill out, and if it doesn't fill out, we'll have some ancient scales that we can use to boost up some of our offers. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Alrighty, let's go. 1520, so we need to look at the time per run here on this as well, because if these runs are slow, I'm pulling the plug. Yeah, I also definitely agree with the idea that the GP on this, even if you low roll, ends up being pretty good. And I do think that makes this like a reasonable endeavor. It's not a terrible suggestion. 7 minutes to get to Masuda. Like, obviously we're not breaking any records here, but the goal wasn't to break records. It was like, is this fast enough to be okay? Definitely keep your eyes peeled on my chat box, because we're looking to see if any of these grand exchange offers have filled. So far, I'm not seeing anything. All right, Masuda. Not bad, not bad, not bad. What do you got for your boss? I mean, I guess getting a war spear doesn't really matter. It's not really worth anything, but all right. Oh god. Oh no. Extend the Devo. Extend the Devo again. Oh, that one can't see me because of the chest. Okay, that's clean. Hurricane. Okay. Nice. So we're 14 minutes into the run, although there were definitely mistakes made. I think 15 minutes a kill is probably what we're looking at if we did more. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm one-cycling this. There's no universe. Actually, there might have been a universe. Yeah, see, very quickly though, we're into like 3 runs an hour territory. Maybe we just get a crazy amount of scales. You know, that could happen too. All right, Sarah, what do you got for me, boss? Was this a good idea? Oh! 36 scales. Okay, that's probably enough to up my offers. Yeah, that's sick. Okay, cool. Uncommon. Yeah, that's all fine. To the exchange. If things just bought for the price they were, I wouldn't need to do any of this. But I will take 28.9 mil. Beautiful coming in. So let's go up some offers. I'll go up to 88 mil for the boots. Okay, 48 mil for the hood. And then I'll go 171 mil for the robe top. Oh my god. And I'll go 32 mil for the Heart of the Warrior. I'm getting absolutely boned. Well, I guess we're going back to ED1 because I don't have enough money to up my offers anymore. That was as much as I could up my offers. So that 36 scales basically gone just into upping my offers for things that aren't buying. Run it back. Oh my god, do you see that timing? Oh, that was actually sick. That was a death wish. Punish! Please! Oh god. Oh no, please! I did it. Haha! Let's go! No way! No way! No way! I am shocked. I am absolutely astounded that we just one-cycled series. Bro, I got Bando's gloves, Bando's armor, an Asylum Surge's rings, a Blood Fury like a bot. That's a certified melee moment. 16 scales is pretty good too. Nothing to sneeze at. I don't know why someone would sneeze at anything, but let's sell this off and up some offers. Vestments hood. Guide price 37 mil. Streamer price 54 mil. Okay. It's been purchased. 180 mil for the vestment top. Crazy, but that's 2-piece vestments. Okay, I need the boots now. Please. Ah, what? We're cooked. We're absolutely cooked. 100 mil for a pair of boots? Yeah, already we can't buy the Heart of the Warrior. Okay, so let's augment the Vestment Top. I'm actually very happy with this upgrade, though. It's a good upgrade. All right, everyone, say goodbye to the Bando's chest plate that powered us through the first 16 hours of the series. Gone. Let's do it. Let's buy some Vestment boots. Vestment of Havoc boots. This hurts my soul. Yeah, 103.9 mil. Wowee. I mean, melee is back. It's the same reason I'm doing a melee rebuild, which is that melee is in right now. It's less optimal for my rebuild, I gotta say. But we've got the boots, we got our stuff. So our spider leg going to good use. So I guess let's hit up the Sanctum of Rebirth. This was what our preset was last time we went to the Sanctum. Yeah, we've got some upgrades.
We left the hard mode Sanctum of Rebirth about 10 hours ago, and since then, we've got an absolute ton of upgrades. I've got my Jas book, I've got the vulnerability bombs, I've got better overloads, I've got 3 pieces of tier 95 vestments armor, and of course, we've got the Abyssal Scourge and the Jaws. But one thing we don't have is Dreadnips to help me stunlock Keslam, because Keslam is a very brutal boss, especially when you're killing him a little bit more slowly. I think Dreadnips are going to make a big difference. They're going to improve my kills, and they should also lower my food and supply costs as well. So a quick pit stop to Nomad in the Dominion Tower, grab myself some Dreadnips, and then it's gonna be time to head to the Sanctum.
Pop Berserker, and let's have some fun. Let's see how this goes. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Good night. What does a Chaos Roar Overpower do in this setup? Oh, big. Okay. Okay, Vestments hit on. Damage is being done. Dude, look how long that Zerk was. Holy smokes. That's so good, man. Okay. That was noticeably faster than previous iterations. Very good. Any droppers? Nope, doesn't look like it. On to the next. Yeah, I think my next upgrade, by the way, once we've got some loot in the Sanctum chest, definitely want a better ring. I think the ASR is, I mean, it's iconic, but it's not the ring that we want. It's Keslam time. Let's get it. Did I win? 1.5 mil. Wait, am I crazy or is that like actually a really good loot? All right, team, are we ready? I hope so. Dead. Yep. Okay. Man, I just love that we're phasing P1 that fast. Like, I'm still in Zerk. Oh, I'm not even using the Vamp Scrim. I just don't have a book on at all. Oh no, I'm so stupid. I'm like, wow, the Vamp Scrim's really helpful. It's literally not on, you idiot. So now I just need to have good timing here. 4 minutes. Yeah, I think we're in the kill time where we can do at least 5 runs an hour. At least. Bye. So sick. Okay. Good first kill. Sub 5 at Nakatra. A million comments, not great. Let's run it back. We've got a sub 5 Nakatra. We've got a 330 Keslam. We've got a 2-minute Vermix. Keslam taken down. Did I win? Nope. You've got the ring? Wait, no way. Did it buy? Oh, it did. Okay, that's actually fantastic. Absolutely love that. Okay, so that is a Heart of the Warrior purchased. So we can retire the Asylum Surgeon ring. 10 warrior rings, Heart of the Warrior, Champions ring. Abso-freaking-lutely beautiful. Done. Craft it up, little animation. Goodbye. Any drops? Nope. Good little kill though, good little kill. 1.5 mil as well, and a page, pretty solid. All right, and see you, Nakatra. What do you got, free boss? Dude, I'm gonna be so hyped when I see the drop. It's gonna be 200K? 200K is a pittance. Don't run me back into the... Are you kidding me? What do you mean? I broke out of prison and then I got yeeted back into prison. It ran me back into the open cage and then the cage got blown up. Did I win? Dude, I literally thought that was it. I literally thought that was the animation, but it was just the step under. 300K is crazy bad. Again. Oh no! Wait, it double hit me! What? Dude, I have no good abilities that aren't channeled. It's so bad. Okay, nice. We got this one. Huge. All right, Nakatra, what do you got for us? 3 into it 1. Anything? Nope. Unlucky. Dude, you just know what's gonna happen. I will take a mill though. I'm happy with a mill. I thought I was gonna die. Did I win? Nope. Dude, I literally thought that was gonna kill me because it was 1,000 life points. 700K, I'll take it. Pace with home bombs, let's get it. Did I win? Oh! Oh my god! No way we got a drop! We got a drop. We got a drop. Okay. Hold up. Anything worth 100 mil, I am happy. Shard of Genesis, I am the happiest man in Gillinor. That is how this is gonna work. Let's see it. Here we go. Look at the particles. Dude, and a Helen the Hellhound is here too. There is absolutely no way. Please bestow this Shard of Genesis upon me. Oh no. I've had like 8 of those in a row. You know what? Money is... It's only 93 mil. Wait, is that not my title? Wait. Okay, no longer mad. That is my Sanctum title. How was I Orboff title? That's crazy. I'll take it. Or sorry, on the group iron and the hardcore, I've got a ton. You know what? I'm not gonna be mad about a 93 mil drop. Could it have been a Shard of Genesis? Yes. Would that have been the sickest thing in human history? Yes. Money is money. 93 mil is 93 mil. Like, we've got 100 mil in our chest. I'm not gonna be furious about that. All right, team, let's get it back to back. Oh, I got a drop. Wait, we got a drop from Kezalam. Earlier today, I was complaining that I didn't think Kezalam even had drops. So, are either of the drops worth anything from here? In 3, in 2, in 1. It's 2 mil? It's 1.5 mil? Bro, that's about to put me in a divine rage. Let's grip it and rip it at Nakatra. That doesn't ruin our back-to-back, by the way. That doesn't count as a back-to-back. Here we go. Okay, that's a new PR, 76K. He is getting better, other than the part that I signed 3 minutes ago. Oh, I actually screwed up my rot. Back to back? Unlucky. I will take my 800K though. Amazing. It's beautiful. So unfortunately, our ode did not sell for 93 mil. So I'm going to try to sell it for 87. And it did actually sell for 87.2 million coins. So we now have 92 mil. Not bad at all, to be honest with you.
Before we go, let's grab a Ring of Retribution. It's like a Ring of Recoil, but it lasts a lot longer and it has pretty good stats too. I might just throw it on for when I'm taking big damage, but either way, it's worth a try. Anything to boost the kills per hour.
Well, that's exciting. We've got ourselves an upgrade. I clearly need it. Let's check out this Ring of Retribution. I'm actually so excited to see what this does. I'm putting it on. The ring is equipped. I don't know how much it did. Wait, did it boost my normal reflect? Oh, that's cool. What? There we go. Reprisal. Platinum ring. Go. Okay, I actually think that hit like a bus. Good kill. Any drops? Nope. Okay, that was a good kill though. 442, that's one of the faster kills we've done. 700k of loot's actually not bad either for Nakatra. All right, good little Vermix kill. I still want to get a drop from Vermix. Even if it's a book, like I'll take a book. A book is better than nothing. You know what, actually, wait. 1.4 mil from Vermix is genuinely better loot than any of the last like several Nakatra kills. If I get a Shard of Genesis, what do I buy? I would buy full vestments and an exit kill. Yeah. Exit kill like 1,000,000%. Wait, I just got 10 vital sparks. That's 4.5 mil. Unreal. So that's actually better loot than some of the uniques. Wait, we're doing really well. Look at that. 79k. Okay. That was really good. Barge, assault, destroy, and what do you got for me, Nakatra? Here we go. Unlucky. 800k, we're rich. We've actually just crossed the 20-hour mark as well. So we've got 4 hours left to see how much money we can make. Are you kidding me, bro? I barged a tick early. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Punish. What do you offer, boss? Nothing, but at least I didn't die. 400k is insanely bad. All right, why don't we check our chest and see what our loot's looking like? 37. Okay. Oh, that's actually not bad. Actually sells for 30. So we're at 120 mil plus the Scourge, like 180. So we're actually, I don't think we have quite enough yet. So I'm going to let the chest build up a little longer, but I think we're pretty close to being able to buy a Zathros Godsword or a Masterwork 2H. I will not attack too early. All right, Nakatra, what do you got for me, boss? Any drops? Nope. Unlucky. Time check. We are 22 hours in now as well. So we have an hour and 50 minutes left in the challenge. I think up to this point, we've probably made somewhere between 600 and 700 mil. Either we get a drop from Nakatra or I'm not going to say we lose, but we do not complete the ideal goal. All right, ready? Let's get a drop, dude. I'm ready. It's time. I think it's earned. I think we put our time in. Give it to me. Unlucky. We don't have time to dwell. We don't have time to ponder. We gotta go, dude. 69.4 mil for Gloves of Passage. Done. We may as well. We've had money for them all day, but we were saving money for some stuff that was like 200 mil. But with an hour left on the clock, there's no point. We want the best setup we possibly can have, and that is Gloves of Passage. Dude, my setup looks so bad. All right, team, we're into our final, like, probably 4 Nakatra kills, assuming I'm perfect as well. Let's go. You know what? That is not the 1 cycle, but it was good. I'm actually really happy with the Gloves of Passage. They're kind of sick. Nothing again. Okay, time is a ticking. We gotta keep moving. So I'm really liking the rotation we're currently doing, right? Overpower early, and then it comes off just in time for my pre-phase. Beautiful pre-phase. All right, let's see it. Because we're not really getting like 1 cycles, but I'm feeling infinitely more comfortable, which is good. 23:26 on the clock right now. Did I get a drop? Nope. Dude, I really thought that was a drop. I kind of got baited a bit. We have to be quick here, but we definitely have time for 2 more runs. So we've honestly got a good shot here. What? No, dude. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I guzzled just enough. Oh my God, there's a cat on my desk. Pippin. Ow, Pippin. He's biting me. Ow. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, dude. I don't think it was a cat. I don't think it was a cat. Are you kidding me, bro? Dude, do you see this face? He absolutely murked me. And of course, in the ultimate irony, I died to standing on the cat. So much for the dream of getting 3 runs. We're gonna get 2. That's okay. Let's get it. What do you got for me, Nakatra? Okay. It's all coming down to our final run. We've done enough kills where in another rebuild, we easily get a shard and we get one early. There we go. Barge. See that? Dude, I'm so dialed in right now. I'm just staring at the clock. Look at the timer. Like, we do not have a lot of time. I'm full focus right now. It's time for our final hurrah. Instant relentless proc. We like that. Let's get cooking. Here we go. Please hit. Don't null. Nice. Okay. Focus, Ryan. I need to focus. I'm so stressed. Gotta be perfect here. 50K left. Okay, we're gonna get it, team. I was just so scared I was gonna die, because if we die there, it's done. And that would be the world's worst way to end on. 23 hours and 57 minutes of absolutely unreal melee gaming comes to an end here. Dear Triangle, here we go. Nakatra, what have you got for me? Is this time? Here we go. No. I believed the whole time. But in the end, that's it. Dude, we gamed so hard. But hey, you know what? That's RuneScape. I will say this. We didn't win our ultimate goal. We didn't get the exit kill. We didn't get a Shard of Genesis worth 2.3 bill that would have bought us almost best in slot melee. But I am still extremely proud of what we were able to come up with in our rebuild. I think our pathing was really fun. We did a ton of different bosses. We didn't just grind Zammy for the entire thing. We barely did any Zammy at all. And my ending gear setup is actually pretty sick. After combing all the footage, including the gear I bought, we made a total of 586.9 million gold coins, or an average of 24.5 mil per hour. Considering we didn't get the big drop I spent most of this rebuild going for, not bad, but we did fall short on my initial stretch goal of an exit kill. But still, half a bill with melee only, starting from nothing, I'll take it. If you spent an hour watching this entire video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't to help grow the channel so I can keep making videos just like this one. And last but not least, I wanted to give a quick thank you to Elgato for being a huge help in supporting projects just like this one. Times are a little tough on YouTube right now, and they've made a huge difference in letting me keep making the content that I want to in a way that's sustainable both for me and for my team. If you're interested in picking up any of the gear I use to make content, from my microphone to my mounts and arms to a stream deck or a prompter, you can follow the link in the description down below to check out their site and use code RSGuy at checkout for a discount and to support my channel. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you next time.